Hey, how y'all doing? Excuse me. Eb Grant, aka Eb the Trainer. And today, well, first of all, you can visit me on my site, www.fitnessconnections.org. Check me out. Shoot me an email at eb@fitnessconnections.org. Whatever questions you may have about fitness, health, types of exercises to build strength, muscle, lose weight, what have you, hit me up. And today, I'm going to talk about 3 easy steps to get you started on the road to good health. Maybe you're falling off. These little 3 steps should get you going. And step number 1 is you want to take a good look at your habits. Okay? I'm going to go into that in a little bit. You want to set a realistic goals. Okay? I'm going to go into that too. And number 3, you got to have a plan. Okay? You must have a plan. Alright, so step 1, taking a good look at your habits. Of course, all these articles are also on my blog, on my website. So if you want to read them, you can check them out. Fitnessconnections.org. Alright, taking a good look at your habits. The first step to healthy living is to take a good look at what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right, what you're not doing, what you should be doing. After all, it is your habit that got you to where you are right now, right? Whether it's good or bad. The best way to keep track exactly of what you eat is to keep a food journal. I'm sure you've heard it, but nothing works better than a food journal. You must have a food journal if you want to keep track, because basically you get a journal, whatever you eat, you write it down. At the end of the week, you tally it up. The journal does not lie, and they have been proven by countless researches and studies, and they absolutely work. Okay, most people are surprised by how much of what they eat and drink. All you have to do is keep an honest journal for 1 week of what you eat, when you eat, and drink, and if you do exercise, put that in the journal too. By doing this, you will pinpoint your diet pitfalls. This will let you know, like, man, I had 3, Dunkin' Donuts coffees today, extra large with cream and sugar. I didn't even realize that. Or I had whatever. Put it down. And this will help you figure out if you're taking in too much of a certain type of food, and if you need to be more active. And according to research, it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. So at least this will help you know which ones need to be broken or which ones need to be, made stronger, affirmed. Alright, so as a first step, take a look at your habits. Step number 2, you gotta set a realistic goal. You can't just start and say, oh, I want to lose 80 pounds, I want to lose 50 pounds, I want to lose, something crazy, 40 pounds in a week, anything. You gotta set a realistic goal. And this is very detrimental to any diet or fitness regimens, in order for it to work. It has to be realistic. As a trainer, I often hear people always asking me, hey, I need to lose so and so pounds by so and so time. It's usually a crazy amount of weight, with even a crazy amount of time. People set themselves up for failure by not being realistic with their dietary and fitness goals. Like, you don't want to set yourself up for failure. You and I both know that you did not get to where you are overnight. So how do you expect it to change overnight? It's just not gonna happen. A lot of times losing just 5 to 10% of your body weight can be enough to help prevent weight-related health issues. You know, the best thing is to talk to your doctor to determine a weight that is right for you. And all you have to do is strive to lose a pound or two a week, you know? And that is the healthiest way towards long time weight loss success. Try to lose just 1 or 2 pounds a week. It doesn't have to be any more than that. And you know, it may be a little slower for what you might want, but it's not gonna come back that fast. Alright? Step number 3, you gotta have a plan. Must. It's a must. Having a plan is very important step to help you achieve your target weight. You know, don't try to follow what worked for someone else. What may work for someone else might not work for you. We're all wired different. We have different bodies, and we're all different. You're unique in your own way. Or you're unique just like everyone else is unique, right? Everybody's different. You have to learn and figure out what works for you. And this is all through trial and error. And this goes for, you know, bodybuilders, and it goes for everybody. Because your body's different. You try this, wait, this works. No, this doesn't work. You know, it's all about trying out. Don't be afraid to try new things and new stuff. You know? You gotta find an exercise plan that suits you, you know. You wanna find one that will mesh with your everyday schedule effortlessly. You can't say, hey, I'm gonna start exercising at 5 o'clock in the morning when you know you're not a morning person. It's just not gonna happen, you know. You might show up for a couple of days, but it's not gonna last. Or, you know, you can't start, you know, saying, hey, I'm gonna work out for 2 hours a day. You may do it the first day, but the rest of the week you're gonna be like, oh, I'm done with that mess. You know? So you gotta figure out something that works for you, and you gotta try to make it fun and enjoy it. That way you're more apt to continue doing it. You know, if you like fruits and veggies, up your intake on them, you know, because you can't go wrong with fruit and veggies, and this will also allow you to cut back on the other bad stuff. You know, most things in life are not successful unless there is a plan, and your dietary goals are not an exemption. It's important to figure out what works for you, and then refine it. Then you can start tweaking it and, you know, making small changes here and there. Okay, and these are just 3 simple steps that will set you on the right path. It's all gonna be trial and error, you know, but over time you're gonna find what works for you. Okay, so those are my 3 simple steps to get you back on the right path. Step 1, take a good look at your habits. Okay, step 2, set realistic goals. Okay, step 3, have a plan. And these are not just for losing weight or building muscle. You could take these steps and plop them in any aspect of your life, whether you want to be, you know, a fireman or whatever goal you may have. You know, this will help you achieve your goals and your dreams. You know, take a look at your habits. If you want to be a doctor, say, am I doing the things that will allow me that is gonna put me on the path to achieving my ultimate goals? Let's start with your habits. You are your habits, so take a good look at your habits, and if they're in tune with your path of achieving your goals and your dreams. And step 2, set realistic goals. It's pretty simple. Make it realistic. Alright? Don't say, yeah, I want to be rich, I want to be a millionaire. But hey, you gotta take a look at your habits. Am I doing whatever it takes to get me to that end point? Okay, and you set a realistic goal. Say okay, and then which leads to the step three. You gotta have a plan. You know, say this is what I'm gonna do to help me get there. All right. So those are my three steps. Take them. Do what you made with them. But I hope you put them to good use because they work. All right. Once again, it's Up the Trainer signing out. Hope you have a great day. And remember, one step at a time. That's all it takes. One step at a time. Signing out.